break down my walls, but I will rise again, 'cause I stand tall.
All right, hello team. It is time to get started. Thank you for joining me today. For your equipment, we are going to look at light to heavier weight. We do have some bicep curls in there and some lying tricep extensions. So we're looking at maybe 8s, 10s, 15s, maybe 5s even for some of you. So just think about having those sprinkled in. We're also going to be using a gliding or furniture glider of some sort, but you don't have to use it, and a paper plate will work just as well. And I have my stepper out today, which you'll see. There will be modifications for everything. You don't need those pieces of equipment, but you do need your dumbbells, all right? Let's go ahead and warm up real quick. We're going to do a pull down with a butt kick here, just warming up. 30 seconds each here. I'll tell you what's up next. No windows for the warm up. Then we'll get into our large circuit. We have 9 exercises today. 9 big exercises. We are also going to have a small finisher to get that heart rate, just to kind of challenge us and empty the tank today. We will be emptying that tank, okay? All right, each interval today is about 40 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We have a march with arm circles, okay? Bringing those knees up, arms up and around. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1, up and around. Woo! So today we'll have like 9 exercises. One will be some sort of compound move, a little bit of an isolation move on the upper biceps where you feel biceps and triceps, and then we have a core. So we do have abs sprinkled in here as well, so I'm pretty excited about that. We'll see how that goes. And then again, we are going to go 3 rounds today, but if you're just getting started, 2 rounds might be all you want to do. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go to a bulldog, to a full plank, to a bulldog. Just getting core activated here for our abs. 3, 2, and 1. Raise those knees into a hover, step it back, full plank into that bulldog or beast plank. Some people are now calling it, or maybe they always have out. I've always called it a bulldog. Or bent knee plank, huh? Simple, easy to remember, bent knee, in and out. Now I'm kind of leading with my right leg. It's dominant. And out, I'm going to switch to that left in, left out, just to challenge my left side to work. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Don't forget to start your watches too. All right, oops, we're down to the ground again. We're going to go with that dead bug. Right hand on left knee. We're just going to keep a bent knee today on that right side. I want you to bring that left hand up and right knee. I want you to press the hand that's pushing on the knee in so you feel the ribs really brace here. And then we're going to just bring the other arm and leg up and down, okay? Yes, this is a little brain teaser as well. But I want you to really focus on pushing the hand and knee together and drawing your belly button in, so we're bracing and drawing in at the same time. Give me 2 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Left hand on right knee, push in, get pressure. Feel those ribs tighten up. Here we go. Heel down. Let's start with the heel down. Right arm out and bring it up. Again, drawing that navel or that belly button in slightly and then pushing that hand and knee together so you feel bracing going on. So if I were to come up and tap you on the stomach, you should feel pretty solid, like you could handle a ball getting kicked to your stomach. Awful thought, but that's where we should be today. You know how you tighten up. There we go. Keep it. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, we're going to jump up here. We're going to get that heart rate going. Modification is going to stay, start here with that tap out, up and over, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Otherwise, follow my lead for an overhead to a wide. Overhead, out. Seal, overhead. Okay, so we're only coming down halfway and opening up. There you go. Keep it low. Take it high. We're just moving, warming up here, all right? We got it. Woo! 10 more seconds, team. We're moving into our circuit. 3, 2, and 1. And I would actually love to break this workout down if we had more time and I could give you more rest. So if you have any questions about that, comment. I will send that to you on a way to do that. I think it would be, really valuable and a lot of fun. We have an underhand row here coming up. And we're going to squeeze The 40 seconds on the interval. I want you to get, at least 10 minimum reps, maybe 12 in today. So the weight should be heavy and challenging enough to get you there in 40 seconds, but not so slow that you can barely get to 10, okay? So, I don't know. I go back and forth. I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with my 20. Having that fight in my head. Start with your weight. We have 3 rounds here today. If you don't get it right that first round, you have 2 more rounds to make it right, okay? So no worries. We have 10 seconds here, team. I want you to keep those shoulders kind of down. Make sure you find that neutral spine as we bend over here. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Underhand row. Smooth motions today, okay? Sometimes we pause and hold and do all those things. I just want us to move without a lot of rest, okay? And very smooth and just continuous motion and movement. You got it. Woo! All right, yeah, we're feeling it now. Let's put a 40-second timer up today. All right, interval. If you want to take it to 30 because of the weight you're using or where you are today, that is fine. Take it to 30. Give yourself a little extra rest. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we have biceps curls. I'm going to go with a little march. I'm going to go for 15s, even though these are rough for me. I like a good 12 and a half. We don't have to march. Let's just start with biceps. Just some good curls focus today. Next round, maybe we add a little balancing, which I like to do. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Curl and release. On that release, when you return it, you want to keep a small bend in that elbow, okay? If we go all the way and just kind of drop them, we've lost that contraction and tension on the muscle. And today is all about keeping that tension going. So we're going to just keep moving and try not to rest or drop or swing our weight. Control it. There you go. Feel the difference when you do. You might actually say, whoa, now that I'm doing this right, I got to go down and wait. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have a V up, bent knee, pull over crunch. Is that a mouthful? No, just pull over V up with bent knees. Up to you. Look at my modification. It's more simple. It'll protect your back. You can still add weight to that modification even though I don't show it. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going up on my tailbone here, okay? Up. But I want you to be careful. For some of us, that's going to put too much pressure on that lower back and spine. So just stay low like the modification. Three, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, moving on. We have a crush press, one of my favorites. We're going to push 2 weights together from the floor and out from the chest at the same time. So you're crushing the weights together, pushing them in, and pushing them out. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Crush it in and out. Push in and out at the same time. It's easy to forget to push in on this and just out, but really crush it for me. Woo, I'm going to try to keep this even, Steven, although I just paused at the top, so I'm going to try to keep it moving steady. Woo, so I want to stop at the top. Come on, give me one more. 3, 2, and 1. So I may go down on that so I can move them a little more steady because I needed to pause. We'll see. I like that push though. All right, team, moving on, skull crusher from the floor. I'm going to take 2 dumbbells. I'll show you next time how to do 1. 3, 2, and 1. I would suggest 5, 8s, 10s, maybe 12s or 15s. No more than 15s on this unless you're doing a single dumbbell here. Woo. Oh boy. You got it. Try to keep that upper arm still. It's not sliding and moving around. 3, 2, and 1. I have to laugh at that. Okay, I'm going to keep one for our halo march. I brought this core workout to the top now. Standing, one of my favorites here. We did this not too long ago, but not quite recently either. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Halo around your head, knee hit, and around and hit, marching. See if you can stand tall and not lean to a side. I have to smile because I'm sure I'm leaning. All right, you got it. Up and around. Really try to reach back too. I love opening up the chest a little bit there and the shoulders as we get behind that head. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, with that, we're moving on to a clean squat. I'm going to use my 35. I would suggest using something light, getting this movement going because we're hinging. We're bringing it up here high with a shrug. We're kind of bringing our hands underneath into that squat, catching it there. 3, 2, and 1. So clean it up and then find your goblet squat. Hips are back on that and high. Push forward. Dive in here. Good. So we got a little bit of glute hamstring happening and a lot of quad with those glute hamstrings on that squat. There you go. Push back underneath. So my hands are here cupping the head and then they're just kind of switching underneath, okay? So be careful here. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay. Moving on. We have a split squat. For me, I'm going to be reversing. I'm going to do that split for 2. Reverse here, and then go for another 2. Look at my modification if you need to, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Let's step back up. Right leg. Give me 2 split squats. Bring it together. Reverse. Other side for 2. So on that modification team, I've been really encouraging my group participants to remove the weight if we're only doing this in our split squats, okay? Remove that weight, hold on, put something soft underneath, and start focusing on finding the strength through that full range of tapping that knee down, okay? As long as it doesn't hurt the knee, go ahead and start working towards that. And you might not get there at first. Put a couple pillows under your knees and work there, okay? And keep working down. Hold on to something. Find your steady. Work on balancing and getting that down. Then start to load. And load light and progress from there. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, can't believe I was able to talk through that. Holy moly. Okay. Cross-body mountain climbers. We're going to do right side for 30 seconds. Left side for 30 seconds. You're like, these are 40-second intervals. Tatum, should it be 20-20? Maybe, but that's not what I decided to do. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Sorry. You can take it that way if you want. All right, I'm gliding and crossing. Your modification would be to find that incline and bring that knee across the body, okay? So there are options for you. Don't you worry. You can even do it all the way down here without the disc, just bringing that knee across. Good. 30 seconds. This means we will be in a plank for 1 minute. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring that plate to that other foot. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Give it a little twist, okay? That knee does not need to touch your elbow. It's okay. If it does, great. You are one very flexible person. No, like Tatum, it's so easy. Okay, not for me. If those wrists hurt, find those knuckles for me. Thumbs out here, but cross it over. Get a twist. Get that knee angling towards that elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, excellent. That is one round, team. Yay. All right, we're going to underhand row again here. Boy, I really thought I gave us a minute in between. Guess not. Those are supposed to be between circuits. Sad fish, all good. Here we go. Underhand. 3, 2, and 1. Trying to decide which weights again. Here we go. Row and release. Nice and smooth. So as soon as we pull up here, we're releasing. As soon as we're down here in that extension, we're going to start rowing again. Woo! Smooth. Equal up and down. No dropping, throwing, just raising and lowering. We're pulling and releasing. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! So we felt those biceps in that underhand, and we're going to continue to work on them. Yay! I'm going to find a little bit of a balance move in here. So I'm going to curl and then march onto that other leg and curl, okay? You don't have to, but it's an option. 3, 2, and 1. I find, I'll say this, I shouldn't say it, but, and it's okay. I didn't always find these boring, but isolation exercises don't thrill me as much. So I like to find something else that does, and it's my balance, which needs work. Oh, I may not last on these weights now. Woo. I'm gonna go down, team, and I'll tell you why, and you should always listen to your body as I'm feeling a little bit of wrist pain, a little bit of elbow coming in there. It's just a little too heavy. These are a little too light, so I'm gonna go out a little wider and make it a little harder. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, so we can change that to make it harder if you're in between on weights. It might be a hammer curl for you because the forearms are involved. There's a lot you can do. Ooh, we have that V up with a bent knee, or do that modification for me today. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, team. Up and over. Make yourself into a little boat and bring it up and over. If it feels good, let the legs come all the way down and then find your up. Woo! There you go. Twelve more seconds. Blow the air out. Remember, we practiced that dead bug earlier, so you could brace and draw in. You need to be practicing that here as well. 3, 2, and 1. I'm stuck. All right, team. Rest me of crush press. Up, down, up, down. It's good for us. All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try the 20s for a little smoother motion on this today. If we were working a little heavier strength, less reps, I might choose those other ones. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Crush it. Push it in and away. Smooth. No stopping today, so I changed my weights to continue like this. It's okay. Today is to be challenged and feel that fatigue set in and that stickiness as we approach that 40 seconds. But it's not going to be that heavy lifting. Oh, I'm glad I went with these. Keep it coming. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Great job. Soul crusher. This one I'm going to show you the single. So last time we did double. A lot harder on the shoulders as you have to stabilize each arm individually, which is fine. You might want to do that, and I like that. Or maybe you just want to use one weight. 3, 2, and 1. And maybe this gets you what you need today, okay? Skull crusher or lying triceps extension. That upper arm is stable. You're like, it is stable. But if it's moving, don't slide those up and over. Extend from the elbows. Keep that upper arm in place. Don't let it move. So if you're trying to go really extend and you're letting your arms move, stop that. Just extend as far as you can without sliding. Woo, there we go. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. What do we have next? Halo March, right? Maybe. Just maybe, since I have a 20 here, and we'll try to go up on that. We'll see what that feels like going overhead. It may not be a winner. That's okay. It's trial and error. It's learning. It's challenging ourselves, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Bring it around. Oh, there's the core. Up and around. Knee. Up and around. Knee. There you go. Hit. Tap. We got it. I'm trying to really stabilize my midsection, not move it too much, okay? Arms are opening up, there's weight moving around. I'm trying to keep my hips squared and that midsection really tight. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, team, 3 more, and that's round 2 done. This is gonna go quick, all right? We have that clean to squat. I love a kettlebell for this as well. So if you own a kettlebell, you can bring it up by the horns here and slide your hands down the horns into that squat. It's lovely. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Or find that dumbbell. Hips are back, higher than knees. Kind of shrug, bring that weight up, fall into that squat. Keeping your hands on that weight, just underneath. It takes a little practice. Start light and build. Get the movement first and form, and then head up on your weight. Or if you want, just do a goblet squat today. So maybe instead of the hinge, we just work on our squat. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, team. We have those split squats and that reverse lunge. I'm gonna aim for 20. My legs are not gonna thank me tomorrow and I have to get up early to run, but we're gonna try it anyways. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, 30 seconds. Oh, I'll cut you halfway in case you're staying on one side. I don't know if I did that last time. And switch, okay? 1. Find balance, draw the navel in a little bit, tighten up. I'll tell you halfway in case you're holding on and just working on that depth and getting that split squat with a nice full range here. Woo, chest is up. All right, for those of you in that split squat, holding on, you're halfway, switch legs. Oh, here we go. Good, 20 more seconds here. Whew. I don't recommend 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cornbread before. Well, you know what I did? Oh no, all right, cross body. Just ignore me. My mind is jumping. Here we go, cross body mountain climbers with or without the glide, vertical glider. 3, 2, and 1. Cross the body. You can also, again, opt to not use the glider or find that incline to get there today. It's all good. We're all working. We're all cheering each other on here. Woo! Yes, we are. I would love if you're here to give me a high five when you're done and let me know that you crushed this workout with me. Woo! Keep it going. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Swap sides. That's what my timer says. Swap sides. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Crisscross. There we go. That's it. Cross. Get a little rotation there. If you don't have the furniture glider, paper plates work well. Towels work well on slick floors. Whew, you have options. But it is hard sometimes to stabilize and do it this way, so just cross. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, team, that's 2. If you are short on time or you are just beginning, this might be your stopping point today. You can advance through to the finisher or choose to cool down. All right, exercise 1 is that underhand row. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. That little minute break or whatever we would put in there. 30 seconds. I don't know, that went really quick. So if you need more time, the beauty of our videos is you can pause, take a minute, 2 minutes, and then get back to it, okay? Don't let me rush you.
I wanna see the sea in your eyes. You need to be free.
3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, team. Curls, I'm just gonna go on to those tins to keep those elbows and shoulders and all very safe today. Grab a sip of water if you want. I'm also gonna march. Here we go. Woo, I'm gonna march and maybe do 2 and then 2, okay? Up to you, team. We can just focus on those curls. Maybe without that balance, okay? I might be there with you. I don't know. How are you doing? Talk to me. There we go. We found it. We found it. We're all good. We've got it. Focus on something not moving out in front of you. That's not me. I'm probably wobbling all over the place. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my. Feeling all the feels. Here we go. Another core. That V up with the bent knees, team. You're doing awesome. Woo. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. You do you now. You might have started with this and now we're fatiguing. We're a little tired. You might want to leave the core out. If you're starting to feel your lower back on the core, go ahead and throw it out and just sit here and rest or stretch and then come back to us with the weights, okay? Stay safe. All right, a lot of this we just have to build up stamina on, okay? We just have to keep practicing, build up that endurance. Ooh. Oh, we're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right, crush press, team. I'm gonna stay with the weights, the 20s. It's the smooth motion that's getting to me or the lack of sleep. We won't know today. We just won't know. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Crush it in. Push them together and push them away. Smooth motions. No stopping at the top or the bottom. Keep them coming. Nice and smooth. Try to keep that tempo the same on that concentric where we're pressing to that eccentric where we're lowering. Even Steven wins the race today. Woo! There we go. Oh, there you go. It's adding up. I know. Stay with it. Hang in there. 8 seconds. Try not to pause. I know I want to. My muscles want to hang out at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Skull crushers. I think because I'm here and I'm tired, I'm not going to get up and grab 2 dumbbells. I'm going to stay with my 1. This worked fairly well. I was feeling it. Don't know about you. Again, you could take 2 dumbbells and work here if that works out better with your weights there at home. 3, 2, and 1. Maybe it gives you a better challenge. There we go. Extend. On this, I push in on my 2 heads, kind of just engaging a little bit more. Feeling that pressure, that engagement, that tension. Woo! Keeping that upper arm very stable. Call me out if it's sliding. There you go. Come on, team. We are almost to the finish line. We do have a finisher, but it should go fairly quickly. Ooh, there we go. Come on. That's it. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, halo march. I'm going to try that 20 again. It was tough, but doable. All right, team. Up and over. Exercise 6 here. We just 3 more after this. 3 in our circuit. 2 and 1. Bring it around to the knee. Bring it around. Here to that knee that's opposite the direction you're moving your halo. Hoo-ah. Good. My little angels, keep working, keep working. Keep that balance going. There we go. I had to find mine again. I was getting a little lazy because I'm getting tired. And remember to listen to your body. You can always try going lighter before stopping. But listen to your body. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have that clean, that clean to squat. All right. Here we go. I'm using a 35 because that's what I have. I probably use that mostly at the gym. You could always try more if you want, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Clean and squat. Whoop. And you're in that squat really quickly. If you're using lighter weight because you need to, or that's what's at home, you might find that you get it up here, pause, and then want to get into that squat. As it gets heavier, we're going to have to find a quicker squat underneath the weight, okay? So I'm practicing it now. It's a little tougher. There's no rest at the top. It's right into it. 6 seconds here. Give me another one. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Last one. Just joking. We have 2 more. Oh, here we go. All right, find that modification or follow my lead. We're in the home stretch. You have done awesome. Thank you for showing up with me today. 3, 2, and 1. 2 splits. 1 and 2. Step it together. Reverse. 1 and 2. Good. Back and forth, alternating. If you're in that split squat, working depth, working balance with body weight, stay with that one side. Practice, practice over a pillow, over a quilt or blanket, fold it up, and switch here in 3, 2, and 1. Find that other leg forward. Practice other side. Good. "15 seconds. Hang in there. You're close. 10. Woo. 5. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, cross-body mountain climbers with a modification or not. You do you. Let's enjoy this 30 seconds each side. If it's become too much, try holding a plank, okay? Try holding your plank. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Cross. A little rotation. A little twist. Knee to elbow. Not necessarily touching, but in that direction. Woo! There you go. Shoulders over wrists will help protect those wrists and shoulders. If it feels better, come up onto your knuckles here. 3, 2, and 1. Especially if those wrists bother you. We're going to switch to that other side. Get that plate ready. Whew. Here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. Cross it over. 2, 3, 4. All right. You got it. Hang in there. I know, but you can do it. You gotta get uncomfortable, okay? To progress. You've gotta be a little uncomfortable. 3, 2, and 1. As long as we have form, we have to be a little uncomfortable, okay? All right, team, we have a minute. Oh, thank goodness, we have a minute. All right, let's grab a sip of water. Whew, we plowed through that fairly quickly. And now, do I tell you what we had? Burpees. What? Yes, burpees. I'm going to be using my stepper because I want to do a little jump onto my stepper. This is not necessary, but if you have one there, you're comfortable with jumping, your joints like it, you've done it before, you know it's safe for you, you can join me, but it is not required. Well, nothing here is required. All right. But also you can use this to kind of go out in and reach. Lifting your hands up off the floor helps us get into a better neutral spine here if we're a little tight, and keep a nice position in that back. So finding a chair, a stepper, a small bench, the edge of a couch, whatever works. 3, 2, and 1. We have 20 seconds, team. I didn't even get to tell you what we're doing. 20 seconds of these, and then we have 10 seconds rest. We're doing 6 altogether, I believe. 6. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, 10 seconds, okay? Look at my modification. You have options. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're back at it for 20 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Great job. I use a curb. You can use a small step. I have one at my door here too that works if you're up for any of this, but please don't hurt yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Number 3. This makes us halfway when we finish here. If I told you right first. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. You never have to jump, team. Walk it out, okay? Yeah. Good one. Oh gosh, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Exercise 4. That came up quick. 10 seconds is not a lot. Now, just because I have 6 written in today doesn't mean we have to do 6. You can march in place. I would encourage you to keep moving for the 20 seconds, but modify or slow down as I've done. Rest. You can find a march in place. Low jack. You do you. 3, 2, and 1. I think that heart rate is high. We're there. This is number 5. My favorite number. I should have stopped with 5, huh? 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, team. I think this is our last one, unless I lied to you. 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Make it count. You can do this. You got this far. Do your best. Modify, but keep going. Three, 2, and 1. Oh, team. Kudos to you. And I'll tell you a little secret today. I was tired. I didn't know if I wanted to do this. I know I needed it. I needed to get it in today because it's not happening tomorrow. But you know what? You modify, you find your rhythm, and you do your best, okay? And if you show up for 10 minutes and you're really still not feeling it, then you rest, okay? You take a recovery day. Also very important. Let's breathe in and get that heart rate down. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's slow it down. I'm rushing these a little too much. A couple more times. In and out. In and out. All right, I still want us to find our breath and breathe. A couple stretches I think that allow us to do that is going to be that chest stretch, So just interlacing those fingers here while holding on to a towel. If you have something like a door frame close by that you can grab and pull away, or go here and step through, also lovely. All right, here we go. Just hold that and breathe. I want you to try to breathe in through your diaphragm, okay? Let those ribs expand. And then exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. All right, let's take that arm across the chest. We're going to stay standing for our stretches today, having that heart rate high for a while. Maybe we'll make it down to a couple exercises here. I want you to look away from your hands, shoulders out of your ears. Give yourself a nice hug. Tell yourself, awesome job today. I did it. It was hard, but I did it. When it's hard and more challenging and we succeed, it's more rewarding. I learned that this week. Had a couple things, the last couple weeks, I've had a couple big things, projects on my plate. I wanted to quit. I wanted to throw in the towel. I didn't think I could do it. I was nervous, anxious, all the above. And I kept pushing through, and you know what? Now I feel really good. I'm like, okay, I can do that. I can do that. And I feel glad that I saw it through. So same here, okay? Show up. Yes, it's hard. Yes, we don't always feel like it. Yes, it's a struggle. But it's so much rewarding when we finish, all right? And then you know you can do hard things. All right, let's stay up for one more exercise. We're going to do that quad stretch. If you have a tab on the back of your shoe, or you can grab the back here or your heel, or I like a stretch band to go around, whatever you can do to get up here and get that stretch in that quad. See how that feels to you, okay? I want you to keep the knee in instead of letting it go out here and back. Try to pull in, stand tall, kind of tuck your pelvis even a little bit because we are giving in. Tuck it, you'll feel that stretch down the thigh. Very important. If you're like, holy moly, Tatum, I had no idea. If you're sitting at a desk, if you're a big time runner, there are things that are going to shorten and tighten those muscles. Make sure you stretch them. All right, let's go to the other side. All right, we can be as strong as we want. I know I say this a lot, but if we can't move comfortably, if we can't get up and down, if we can't reach behind our back, or overhead, well, we are going to be limited in life. No matter how strong we are, we will be limited. So you need both. You need both practically. Did I tell you to switch legs? I hope so. I hope you noticed that. Feels so good. All right, I still want to stay up. Okay, we'll go down. Feeling okay? We're breathing well. We're going to go, let's see, left knee down, right leg out. And we're just going to lean back here until we feel that stretch on the inner thigh. We'll get a side bend in here. I feel very thirsty here. Feel that stretch on the inside. Now, I'm going to have you come up tall here. I think we're going to just slide down over that leg with a reach. Feel that stretch down the side. If you want, you can pull that arm as well. Ooh. Good. Then we're going to put that left hand down. Maybe we're on our fingertips and we're going to reach, pushing those hips forward. Another little side bend. Good. Switch sides. Let's go with that adductor stretch here. Foot out and back. You can come down to your forearms if that feels good. You can rock it back and forth. I like to hold just to stay safe because mine are pretty tight. It doesn't hurt here. All right, time is ticking. All the fun is about to end, and I'm really sad. First, I wasn't sure I was going to make it. Now I just want to stay longer. Let's reach up and over that leg there. Oh, feel the tightness. I'm convinced that if we feel shrunk and shortened and we can't reach as we age, it's just because all this tissue is tight. And if we can keep it loose and stretched, we'll feel a little bit better. We'll have some room to reach. All right. Oh, let's see. We did that side. Let's go with the right hand down. Reach up and over. Push those hips forward. Look up. You can look down or look out at me. And back up to the top. Last one, I just want you to put your fist in the small of your back here and give me a small back bend. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lean forward, hips back. Last one. I'm sorry I kept you a few extra seconds here. Oh, how I appreciate the fact that you showed up for yourself. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this workout. If you crushed this workout with me and got through it with me, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, give me a high five. I'd love to know you're here. Continue to spread the word. We appreciate your support, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.